Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Lothlórien campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. In the last episode, we took Bjorn's Hold, kind of avenging Bjorn in that sense, but we will also, of course, try to keep on pushing back the Gundabad orcs. And I actually think they might be one of the more difficult challenges compared to Dol Guldur. And speaking of Dol Guldur, we started putting our master plan into motion in the last episode. So we are laying siege to Edrunen, to Enethaur, and also to Logarth. We are trying to dodge a potential doom stack that they might get, because I think if they have less than 4, they get a doom stack. So we also need to send one army to lay siege to Leodholt, and I want to check your movement points. We have a pretty strong army at Enethaur, more scared about Edrunen, but I also need to lay siege to Leodholt, and we have one army on the way up to do that, but I would actually like to try to lay siege to it a little bit quicker, because it's 2 turns away, or 2 end turns away rather. So I'm gonna try to do something potentially stupid and have this army move up to lay siege to Leodholt. They're gonna reach a little bit quicker, and then we can just reinforce them with the units led by Khazad-dûm. So that's what I'm gonna do. First of all, let's move you to the other side of the settlement, like so. And then we'll take these lads and move them on to Leodholt. A little bit closer. And then I've also done some brainstorming and some soul searching, because I've been saying for like 30 turns right now that the mine in Amon Lank isn't worth it, because I'm not going to make those money back. But I would have, if I had. If I had gotten that building 20 turns ago, I would have made those money back. So I'm actually going to start investing a little bit in that. And also there's another aspect that I've been researching a little bit actually, which comes to tax management. And it's the, like, is it worth it to just put low taxes to increase population, and when should you switch and whatnot? So I'm thinking that if I have a settlement that is maxed out, for example, like Galadhrim, then I can set that one to auto manage, not construction, not recruitment, and go to financial build policy. And as we can see, they are a little bit pissed by that, probably because that will be the very high tax rate. So let's at least... we should make a little bit more money, but we need them to be happier. So let's at least put it on normal right now, because I don't... Or I can actually just risk that. Yeah, let's go for the financial build policy, and then we'll try to get some buildings like public fountains, for example, to make them a bit happier and also help with the population growth as well. So that's one thing I'm gonna try to do, make some more money that way. Limhir, you're not done yet. You have one more upgrade in you. Amon Lank, though, I think that should be finished as well, but since it's a capital, or rather a stronghold, we can't really do anything about the tax rate, so I don't think it would help to no, we don't affect anything with anything of this, so we don't need to auto manage that one. But that's at least something I'm gonna try to do a bit more, working a little bit more with the taxes, and make sure that we still have population growth while having as high taxes as possible, basically. But this one we want to upgrade, of course, so we don't really have a lot of settlements yet that we can apply that to. But at least we have tried it with Galadhrim now, and we just want them to be happier. Financially wise, we are making a little bit of money. We have a lot of units in army upkeep. We have some in construction, recruitment, and whatnot. But we also have 1.6k losses to corruption and other. I really need to start working on the mining and the farming and whatnot. So much comes from trade, and I have no idea why I have merchant trade. And also a little bit in taxes, but we're going to try to increase all of this as much as possible. And once we've taken these regions from Dol Guldur, then we don't need to worry about that anymore, as much at least. Then we'll just need to start building militia garrisons in the bordering regions in case we get attacked by Rune. So in Dantalad, for example, when this is upgraded, then we'll absolutely need to start going with the military garrison next here. And normal tax rate. might... Okay, this one is already maxed out. So let's see how high we can push this. We can push it up to high. And they're still happy, and we still have population growth. So there's one way for us to make a little bit more money. So Norhak, you are not done. I don't think any of my settlements are done except for these ones. I guess I'll have to check that out a bit later. Bjorn's Hall might be. No, we can upgrade that again at 16,000 populations. But let's lower the tax rate, make sure that we boost the population growth as much as possible. And there are some armies around here. It would be fun to run out and try to just kill this little army. We do have the movement points for it, it seems. Bjorn's Hall was a very expensive victory for us, unfortunately. But I just hope we're going to be able to hold it. And I'm actually going to send in some troops to deal with whatever this is. And hopefully this is going to be enough. I'm not going to bring the ballista, but I will bring the Ents. Quick save. They are going to pull back. And I don't know if we're able to actually get back. We should be able to get back if we attack them here. It's so close. Just going to try. And fight this one on the map. Hope everyone's doing alright. That you're having a great day. And whatever you take on to endeavor is successful. Let's start the deployment right away and see what... Oh, golly, they actually have catapults. That's not great. So that means that all of these units will be hurt quite a lot. Spread out. You run around a little bit. And we're just sending in the Ents. And the swordsmen, the sentinels of Kerin Amroth. And you start shooting at the Warg Marauders. You shoot at the Warg Marauders, and you shoot at them as well. So we are probably gonna take a little bit of casualties from the catapults. If they hit. You run in and attack. Oh, how good of an aim do they actually have? Okay, not that good. So you start running away a little bit. Try to draw their attention. And I don't think they're gonna be able to get another volley off, actually. Which is great. So now, let's have all of you stop firing at will. And you are gonna take some casualties from the wargs, but that's okay. I'll have the Ents, please. Ents. Heed me. Okay, they didn't want to play anymore. So now we are gonna get some casualties. Oof. They dropped it. Come on. I told you to go for the catapults. There we go. We've lost 1%, killed 36. So I think we should just be able to fast forward this thing now. Okay, how somehow their marauders came through. Kill them, please. And there we go. 73. Let's see if we can actually capture some of them. Where are all of them, actually? 76. You try to run after them. You can actually maybe get some shots off. Are these the last, like, percentages? How is it not only 76? Either way, that we win this will give us 300 gold, and that's going to be nice. Okay, there we go. It's these guys we want to go after. And hopefully the Ents are going to be fast enough. They should be. And we do not have a lot of time left to get back. Now we're not going to be able to catch them. They were just faster than the trees. But at least it's a win. And it's a 300 gold win. And I also hope that we will be able to get back into the settlement. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. And what I put all of my hope towards. And execute them. And now please be able to move back into Bjorn's halls. Yeah, beautiful. So that was 300 gold. Great stuff. And let's see if there's anything we want to do for that money. Austin Guile, can we recruit? Yes, we can actually recruit some warders. With Algier, we can recruit some archers. We need to move more units up here, because I think that is the most vulnerable little region. Or if we can build something somewhere that's going to help us out financially. Practice range, I don't think we're going to have to focus too much on military down here yet. at least. So I'm actually going to put that one on hold. And Khazad-dûm, we can't get anything here to make them happier, unfortunately. So we're just gonna leave it as is. And quick save, and also now we will move to the next turn. We have some ends over here that I want to move back all the way to Amon in order to get retrained. And we should actually be able to move you now without anyone being able to reach you. It was just that little blob. So start moving down to Amon, and it's gonna take a long time. In Roscommon, we're gonna need roads actually as fast as possible. But we have so many things that we need, and that we don't really have time to get. Let's see what you have. Nothing really scary there. The wargs and the marauders, that's basically it. And you just have a bunch of stuff, don't you? Not even a general. I'm thinking about trying to move you over to rendezvous with this squad to reinforce at Erinrunen. Because this army should be just fine. I think we have some decent troops. So, let's end the turn and see what the next one has in store for us. The last couple of episodes, the last two, have been pretty long, and I hope you're okay with that, because I find that 1 hour isn't really enough for me to accomplish anything, and I just barely manage to get into the mindset when the hour is up. And now we are going to have a fight at Enethaur, and the problem is, are we gonna accidentally take Enethaur in this? Looks like that's the case. And that is not good. So we might just have to fight a Doomstack then. Because they attacked me. It wasn't my choice. The balance of power is slightly in their favor. They have a lot of troops. Wargs, we should be able to shoot them down. And also they are attacking me. So I will try to take a defensive standpoint. Some marauders, and they have a bunch of archers as well. And although they're not the best, they have enough of them to actually deal some damage. Even more orc maulers, and even more orc maulers. Okay. I'm still gonna try to fight this and hopefully win it. And we'll see if any one of them pulls back into Enethaur. I think since Captain Ugrad has the win or die symbol, then Enethaur is gonna be open for the taking if we win. Let's fight this one and see what happens. And we also want to know where the potential Doomstack might spawn, because we have a lot of bordering regions that are not very heavily defended right now, because we are putting everything on the offensive. Start the deployment, and is there any, like, noise hill or something? I mean, this is somewhat nice, and I'm also happy about it not being a bunch of trees everywhere. Let's put you over here. Missiles. In one squad, you can be in the front lines. And we also have a lot of spears and shields and whatnot. Let's try to get them like this. So then we have the phalanx on the sides. And we will also have some Gurdinen. We actually have a bunch of Gurdinen. They will be running up to the sides. So I will have you on one side, you on one, together with some sentinels of Keren Amroth. And we'll have you lads in the back, kind of as a reserve if we need it. Okay. That works. They are spawning from over there. So, missiles. I want you to run around here. And then we're just gonna throw a whole bunch of our... Because they have wargs in here, don't they? If they don't, then it's just the maulers that we need to be worried... that we need to worry about. They have maulers, yep. And some scouts and whatnot. Okay. So I'm gonna take everyone I have with shield and sword to run over there as well. Slow everything down a little bit. And then the spears are gonna have to hold their ground a little bit to see if they will be attacking us. And if you're already able to shoot, I'm gonna want you to do that as fast as possible. And we're absolutely gonna focus on the maulers. And I can't remember which one of them that might be the captain. I don't think it's the Mirkwood goblins who are the captain. That would be weird. Okay. You are in position. soon. You're on your way over. And the archers have already started shooting. That is great. And you can run over to that side. We are going to lose a bunch of elves here because, as you can see, most of them don't have any armor upgrades, although they are upgraded with weapons. So the maulers are going to be able to deal a lot of damage to us. Shoot at the maulers, please. And you can start attacking. Maulers are running on that side, so let's actually... Yeah, we aim for the maulers who are farthest away. And where are... You are over there. You might have to fight the maulers, unfortunately. You are shooting. You are doing stuff. We have orc maulers on this side as well, but we've already killed... We have killed 4%, so that's not a lot. But they don't have a general, which is great for us. And we can blow the horn, because it's cool. Lost 1%, killed 6 of the total forces. Orc maulers, they are running down. So I wonder if they are gonna try to go for the archers. Let's move you over here as well. I don't want the archers to have to shoot over units. But we are dropping orc maulers, and that is great. But I also want just some spears to potentially... the phalanx should be able to hold against the maulers, and then the Gurdinen can attack them from the back. Now, we don't really have any units over there anymore, so we can put the archers over here, not fire at will anymore. And hopefully we should be able to work this out just fine. Actually, you can start shooting at the Mirkwood goblins, get some shots off on them. But you... No, actually not. I want you to save your ammunition. And I want the maulers to get stuck on... the phalanx. Like so. You run back. Now a lot of you seem to be a bit bored. Run after them. You run into the Mirkwood goblins. And we're probably not going to capture all of them. But we are going to capture some. We lost 4%, killed 20 of the totals. And how's it going over here? Yep. Now you can attack the maulers. I think the Yavanna's Chosen should be able to hold pretty well against them. And you run up over there. And then we have some Gurdinen assassins here ready. Hopefully this is going to work out just fine. I do not like that charge, though. I do not like that charge. Okay. They are running back. You come back over here. And we should be just fine here. But just in case, run in and attack the Mirkwood goblins. Oh, the Yavanna's Chosen are doing a great job, although they have suffered quite a few casualties. And you, whenever you can start shooting, I'm going to have you aim at the wargs whenever they get in range. We also have some maulers here as well, don't we? Like there. But the wargs are also... I don't want them to be able to charge my stuff. Come on. Maybe you can start shooting at them. Yes. Wargs. Yeah. How's it going over here now? They are running. You go after them. You move down here. You move up to the flank. Actually, they're running straight into my arms. That works just fine. Yavanna's Chosen. Here. Gurdinen ready to attack from the back. We have some sentries over here as well, with some sentinels of Caern Amroth. And you go after them. How's it going over here now? Can we get the Warg Marauders? Yes, we can. And you, Warg Marauder, actually, you can aim at the Maulers and get some shots off. Lost 5%, killed a third of the combined. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to capture a lot of that group, unfortunately. We are running next to them. Doesn't feel very logical. You stand here. You stand here as well. So we have lost quite a bit of sword and board units. But I'm fine with that. Come back here. And on this side. So we're gonna be a lot stronger on the right flank than on the left. Keep shooting at the Warg Marauders. I think we're gonna get a lot of kills just aiming into this little blob. And the Warg Marauder is also the captain, if I recall correctly. So if we manage to bring him down, it will be a lot easier to break all of them. Doesn't really feel like we should be this light on the left flank. So you start walking over. And you can be on this flank. Together with some Gurdinen. Starting to run out of arrows. But we have killed 34%, lost 6. And you will be in phalanx formation. And the Orc Maulers. Let's put all of you in guard mode. So you just stand there, basically. And you will be ready to run around and do some stuff. Because these Maulers are going to be the scary part. Maybe we should be in shield wall. But they deal a bit less damage than... Archers are still shooting at the Maulers. Or the Marauders, who are down to 9 units. And we're going to drop even more of them. And I think that is the captain. And if they run into spears, it's going to die pretty quickly. There we go. Now you can run around. And the other units are still a bit too far away, I think. And you start shooting over here. Can you shoot at the scouts over there? Maulers. Maulers all day. And now you run in and attack them. You run in to attack them. And you... There we go. The one general is captured. And... yeah. We still have a pretty good squad on the left flank as well. They're coming in with scouts and whatnot. And we are starting to run out of arrows. So you can stand in loose formation, and you as well, because you seem to be tanking a lot of the archer fire. And now it's gonna start being a bit weird, isn't it? You move in, you move in. Have all of them start walking. And you attacking from one side. And these Gurdinen feels like they are taking a lot of damage. Because we need them to do charges. We don't want them to be standing in prolonged combat. You blow the horn. And keep shooting at the Maulers. It's only... Is it only one group of Maulers? Yeah, looks like that might be the case. Actually, just keep shooting into the blob. So far, we have our battle lines. And you will attack these archers. You can run in a bit... Actually, you attack them. You run in a bit behind. And you help out over here. And you, my friend, can attack the Dol Guldur scouts. You should be able to fight them off just fine. So far, we have lost 13%, killed 54. And you keep pushing, and they are starting to break like crazy now. And if you start engulfing that little blob, you run after them, try to capture as many as possible. You attack the Dol Guldur host in a Zabak. You can go for those archers. And you run in here as well. Now I would have loved to have some cavalry around here. Can you try to catch them, maybe? So this is my master plan, basically going to shit because they attacked me. But maybe that was their master plan, I don't know. Lost 15%, killed 60. And a lot of their units are breaking right now. You go after the routing scouts. And you come up here as well. You go after whatever we can. You keep pushing because you're a bit slower. You can try to get those scouts. You attack them. So they are going to have some units free, but I don't think necessarily that they're going to be able to run into the settlement. Oh yeah. And they might attack me at Erinrunen as well. Okay, I'm going to continue this battle, and we will try to capture as many units as possible. And I just need to make sure that everyone is actually running to do something to capture someone. And you capture them as well. Everyone's running somewhere, right? You don't have to. You don't have to either, because you're slow, lads. And when we start capturing this one, we are going to capture a lot of units. And we are also reaching up to them there, which is great. 75% of the total, so we might not get the 85. It all depends on how quick the units are actually going to be. Oh, they actually ran straight into me. That's awesome. That works. 15% casualties. I mean, I can live with that. Might not be the best, but I can live with it. Let's see if you can get you... Why are you stopping? Run after them, please. Just when we got into a position to start capturing a bunch of troops, they stopped. And I don't really know why they do that, because it doesn't feel like the logical choice to, when you catch up to them, stop and don't do anything. And kaboosh. And you will keep going after them. Don't walk, run. 91% of the total. How are you doing over here? You don't really have anything fun to capture. How are you doing? You are capturing some things. You are capturing some things as well. Oh yeah, we're starting to run through them. Enemy general fallen, that's just a captain, so it's no big deal really. But we are starting to train some elite troops as well, and I would have preferred to have them before I fight the Doomstack. Okay, so they are actually going to be able to run back. We are very tired in this little squad right now. Over here, that is a decent blob. You are somewhat close. Can you run after them, maybe? And you have a pretty small group there as well. So let's see if you can capture these guys instead. And then it should be it. You're not run... Okay, let's see if we can do this instead. Instead of telling them to attack, tell them to run. And hopefully they will cut down whatever they run into. Feels like this one works a bit better. Yes, you are. And I think you've done a great job getting kills as well, actually. There we go. And now we're up to 99, but that's including everyone who's run off the field. So it's not 99 of all of them. But I think this is going to be enough, right? Can you get some shots off on them, maybe? Okay, now, this is just boring. I'm going to exit the battle. I think that's enough. That should be enough. And that might be enough. Oh, damn. So we might have actually wiped out all of them. Took 1,500 units prisoner. That is beautiful. 214 casualties, though. Not a lot in friendly fire, which I'm very happy about. Suffered the most casualties did the Gurdinen. 47 casualties sustained, 63 inflicted. So I think it was some prolonged combat that didn't really work out too well for them. But Giovanna's chosen 304 kills. That is amazing. And the archers, I guess they did their best. 184, 195, and the Elberes Sentinels 220. So that's a great job. The Battle of the Central Mirkwood is won. And if I'm lucky, then it's not going to be this turn that the Doomstack appears, but rather the next one. And if we can try to... Oh, that would be nice to ransom all of that. But I actually don't want you to be around. Okay, so we got it. Let's occupy the settlement. And no, you did reach the Ents. Because I think this is the Ents, right? Yeah, 3 Ents. Can we just withdraw from the battle? We cannot. Okay, so we are gonna lose those poor 2 Ents. We actually lost one in that withdrawal as well. And I don't really feel... Oh, golly. Let's just automatically resolve that one. So we do have still 1 remaining, and hopefully they are going back to be retrained. But they had trolls and whatnot in that army. That looked really scary, actually. Bjorn's Hall's under siege. The axes bite. I'm cool with that. Mission success. Yes, we got Ents at the capital. Beautiful. Suitable husband. Where did you wind up? In Aknodion. Okay. Dance Guild in Bjorn's Hall. Sure, because I'm planning on holding on to that one. Lay siege to Leodholt. Get some rams and whatnot. And you start moving up to join them. And now let's check all the messages here. Recruitment report. Amon Lank. Great. You did get some troops there. We also got some in Duinburg. So I do want to... I'm actually going to save these troops for when we also get the elites. And then we can start moving forward. And Duinburg, I don't really... I have no problem with the warders hanging out here, actually. For now. We might need to send them as reinforcements to Bjorn's Halls eventually. Also got a spy in Bjorn's Hall to help with culture conversion. And Bjorn's Hall, we repaired that. We repaired the stronghold in Duinburg. Nope, I do not want that building. Okay, so that works. What's next? Faction announcements. A lot of retinue expansions. Golly, a lot of retinue expansions. That's awesome. And also some trait increases. Queues are stalled. I feel like I need to stop queuing stuff up, actually. A lot of green, for now at least. Harad's leader is dead. I don't have a problem with that. Settlement besieged Bjorn's Hall, and my forces melt away because my poor Ents got crushed. It looks like we... I thought I had 1 Ent left, but it looks like all of them died, which is not the best. We have... Okay, there we have a small little army waiting 9 turns until... That's a large town, though, so they do have the scary towers, but I think we should be able to take this one out in 1 turn if we have to. Especially when these guys have are reinforcing. And if you attack this army as well, then I'm not going to be happy with you at all. Okay, we are broke yet again. Yavanna's chosen. We might need you in Ostingal. You're not free upkeep there, by the way, so we might as well just keep pushing you forward. And I don't like that either. It's a trashy army, but we just have a bunch of small groups or small forces running around, which might not be enough. 3 turns left on that one. 9 turns. 5 turns, so we might not be able to sync this up as well as we would have wanted. And can this army... We can't move out to attack that one. Let's just sneak real close. Okay, yeah, this is trash central right here. They do have some wargs and they do have some ballistas and some maulers, but apart from that, it's just trash. So you are moving... How far can you go? You can move quite a bit too far, but let's move down here and see if we can join these guys up or merge those lads. Retrain you, and yes, some Gurvileg and some Lórien March Wardens. The Gurvileg are going to be very important against trolls if we manage to get them fielded quick enough. So that's that. 5 turns left, and I don't think... I mean, if I attack this little group of wargs, I wonder if that will interrupt the siege. But I am going to try, because I'd rather use these guys to reinforce the sieging army. And you shouldn't be reinforced by them. No. Okay. And let's not have you be controlled by the AI. And you are gonna die if we lose. So that's why I don't really want you to be involved. I'm planning to just let my warders fight the wargs. And hopefully that will all work out just fine. And then we can reinforce Haldir in that siege. I think it feels a little bit better that they are... that they are moving that one of the big blobs close to Enerrunen actually moved back. And you... Let's not have you in shield wall, because I want the wargs to charge straight into the spears, and I think we deal more damage this way. Oh, please, come on. Actually, we can do it just like this. If they are running towards the big army, which would be really stupid, then we can just have those archers shoot them down. And then we'll have some Yavanna's Chosen as well as some spears. Ready to soak it all up. Which way are you going? Okay, we're actually running towards the archers instead. Okay, I mean, that works. And then we'll just lay siege to the settlement again. And all of you, some of our spearmen, can also chuck some javelins. Please. And now we're starting to shoot. Those poor wargs are probably going to go down very, very quickly. We just need to make sure that we balance them out with the Yavanna's Chosen when they get too close. So far, we've killed 21% of them. Yeah, we are starting to drop into them, and the closer they get... Now, we want to start moving forward. They are starting to move back, but I would not want them to... I would not want them to run into my archers anyway. Regardless. You run up and attack them. You attack them. Come on. Okay, there we go. So they did manage to get... I don't think they managed... Okay, yeah, they did manage to get some kills. But that's 93%, and that's enough. That is also 300 gold in the coffers. And I'm happy about that. And now we can keep laying siege to Enerrunen. And potentially we will need to fight doom stacks. And those are gonna have all kinds of trolls and nasty business. Join up with them. Good. Now I feel a bit better about this army as well. What do I want you to do, I guess? I just don't know where the doom stack might potentially spawn. Do you have towers, I wonder? Or do you have militia garrison? Doesn't look like that's the case, so you will not get any defenders, although the army still looks a little bit scary, to be honest. But let's move you close, I guess. I still will need to see if they have any more armies coming to attack us. Would much prefer actually having you... Yeah, let's jump in with 2 of the spies in Enethaur to help with the culture growth. And now we can start destroying some stuff. So sorry if the sound is very, very high when we destroy stuff. Hopefully it's not too bad. Slave quarters, butchery, blacksmith, hunting hut. That's going to help with growth. Muster ground. That still gives us law bonuses, so that works. Destroy that, and destroy that. And that is basically it. So now I would like an artist studio for culture, first and foremost. But we would also like a militia garrison, because we will be bordering a bunch of their regions. So let's start with the militia garrison first, so we get even more units into the settlement. Probably a very dumb choice, but that's how I play. We have some woodland realm against Gundabad. How big have Gundabad gotten, actually? I do not like that at all. But I think we're done with this turn, aren't we? And you're not going to be free upkeep unless I put you in a fort. So that's why I don't really want to put more troops out there. I want to start spending some money on hopefully better choices. Actually, yeah, I'm still going to go with a militia garrison in Enethaur. And then the next turn we'll get like a public fountain or something in Caras-Galadon. And hopefully that will be fine. So now we moved anything. Aknodion. I do have a general here that I want to move. And I'm just considering where. Because we have a lot of generals. But maybe up to Enethaur and you can govern that. No, to Sture, because I want to free up Enpremi. So you just get walking to Sture. Or we might need you in... We don't need you in Ostingile, but maybe to muster up another army to break Captain Zugtak. The good thing now is that I think that... Let's see, faction... Gundabad, Dolguldur, I meant. Overall ranking, they are falling. Low in military. My production has been skyrocketing. I had no idea why. Territorial. So now they are down to 3. And I wonder if we're going to get the Doom stack in the next turn. Because if so, I don't really feel very prepared for it, to be honest. We don't have a bunch of troops just waiting to get going. 2 turns left, 2 turns left, 2 turns left. Right. I think that's enough dilly-dallying. And if the Doom stack spawns now, then I think I'm just going to try to fight all of the places that I am sieging. And just work it out the best I can, I guess. You can't get into Leodholt, right? No, because it's under siege. And, oh golly, I want that settlement. 3.8k. Yummy, yummy. But I think, first of all, I need to see if we actually get a Doom stack in the next turn or not. So let's end the turn. And I guess we're also going to fight a siege battle at Bjorn's Hall against Gundabad. And I hope that we're going to work out, that we're going to win that one, of course. I do not want to lose Bjorn's Hall right after we've taken it. I would rather keep that as a strong bastion of hope for the war against Gundabad. You did not attack me. However, you are moving towards Leodholt. So I will have the reinforcing army move up there and try to help. And we can't afford anything because we have started a bunch of constructions, I guess. No queue stall, though. So I guess that's good. Now we can start actually taking a look at the money that we have. Rosgobel, noise. Okay, you move up here. And you should be able to take out this army. Of course, the snow trolls are scary as heck. But I guess we're just going to have to try to shoot them down as efficiently as possible. And they didn't get a Doom stack either. So keep that in mind. They did not get a Doom stack. You join up with them. And then I wonder, maybe move towards the fort. You can hang out over here. Yeah. Still a trashy army, and I think this one should be able to deal with that. This one is also very, very big one, but just a captain and a ballista. Probably the ballista is going to be the captain. We have Nostar on here as well. I wonder if I should throw him away to reinforce. Roberg is still fine. And the siege over here is still going well. 2 turns left. So now they should start starving, hopefully. And then we'll try to take that settlement. But they have a lot of heavy hitters in here, like the Slayers and the Mirkwood Uruks. And I very much doubt my capability of winning stuff. You keep moving to Sture, please. We also have some sentinel sentries here that I would like to use for something else. So let's see if we can get you 4 turns. I wonder if that's enough to get you up there to help them. Yeah, you can get there in 3. And in Enethaur, I would like to get some towers if possible. So move out there, get 1, and move back into Enethaur. And now we are going to fight off Gurnag, and hopefully we should be doing just fine with that. We might lose a bunch of these troops, but I'm going to be completely fine with that. And also, we are not bordering anything, so the warders can technically join. But first of all, I want to see how this all works out. You attack them. And then join up with them. That works. That works. Can you join up with them already? No. Okay, so they're gonna get attacked. Or you can't actually move anywhere. So I think this might be fine. And Enethaur now. If I get... Would I rather want this general help out with... Take an army out of Enethaur and help at Erenrunen, because right now it feels like we are somewhat in control of stuff. Maybe I can take you out. We can smack down a tower right there, and then see if you can join up with them. The problem is you can still reach them. And I don't think this is going to be enough to fight that army. Damn! Feels like this was a really bad choice. Actually, let's just have them join up instead. And then join Haldir and that army instead of having like 2 small groups. And we need a lot of people to be free upkeep here. The culture is doing good. In 3 turns, we're going to have a militia garrison as well. I hope this is all going to work out fine. We don't have any money. We are being sieged at Bjorn's halls. So now I think we're going to end the turn and see what happens in the next one. 2 turns left here. We should start starving them quite efficiently. And 4 turns here and 8 turns there. So we just need to keep in mind that we need to take all 3 settlements in the same turn. So I'm going to end this one. And hope that we still don't get a Doomstack from Dol Guldur. I think it's below 4. So they should get one, but I'm still very, very happy that they haven't quite yet. Woodland Realm is marching around. I'm very happy about seeing them on the rise. Okay, the balance of power is not in my favor. They have catapults, they have ballista, they have a bunch of tier 1s, some beaten down warband, some beaten down wargs, and a Othrod general. What do you have? Mountain guards. Okay. I'm still going to do my absolute best, of course. They do have some archers, but a lot of their groups are really beaten down. So I think we should be able to do this one just fine. And also, remember, Bjorn's Hall have these have ballista towers as well. So if we're lucky, they will be shooting down the siege towers. I just need to make sure that I put my units on the right sides of the wall, because the catapults and ballista are gonna be very, very painful. This ballista, I don't like the view of this. Where's the siege tower at? On that side? I don't think we're gonna get into a position where we can shoot it down, unfortunately. Would this help? Can you shoot through buildings? I very much doubt that. Let's just, for now, plop you down on the square and see if you might have to shoot in through here. So, and then we have some Ents. Very beaten down Ents. I mean, my army is not the strongest right now either, unfortunately. And they have 1 ladder, 1 siege tower, and a bunch of rams and catapults and whatnot. So first, I will need to see what they will be aiming at with the catapults before we actually start doing stuff, because my units are gonna get shot down. You, actually, let's put you down here for now, and let's take one of these groups that are so wounded to activate towers, like you, for example, and obey on, indeed, and you can stand over here. Something like so. And all of the missile troops, not at fire at will, because we need to see where we can start. Actually, we should be able to start shooting from over here. So I'm going to bring down the phalanx, and I will put you on this side. Lines of, let's put lines of 3, like so. And we could also put 1 archer unit up here, and just hope that they won't be shooting at these parts of the wall. They usually shoot at the ones closest to the gate. So watch me have to eat those words. Yeah. I think this is going to be enough, and we also have the general. There we go. Let's see where they decide to start shooting. Okay, they're moving the catapults. Have they started seeing where I put troops? Looks like they might be aiming over here, but we're going to see where their shots land. Do you shoot at something? No. And I strongly believe that they will be able to bring down my walls with the catapult and with the ballista. Moving around, doing stuff. They are loading, and it looks like they will be shooting at this section somewhere. And they might be going for the end, so let's move you over so you don't get accidentally hit. Okay, they're aiming for that. Oh, golly. Have they even started shooting with the catapult? What are you shooting at? Nothing quite yet. Okay. This is gonna hurt. You run over there, please. And you on this side. We can put you over on this side. I just don't want them to get accidentally shot by ballista bolts. You move back a smidge. You move back a smidge. And they haven't even started using the catapult yet. That's what scares me. Yep. Indeed they have. So now they're gonna aim for another one. Probably this, right next to the gates. And you... I'm just happy they're not shooting at the towers, because the towers we need desperately. And you run over there. Now we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 points to hold instead of just holding the gate, which kind of sucks. And you can't shoot at anything yet, but eventually you will be able to. How strong is that ballista? I mean, I could barely bring down the towers with mine. You should be out of ammunition. Please be out of ammunition. Please. Out of ammunition. And now the catapults are going to start doing stuff. And now we slow this down. You fire at will. You fire at will. And it looks like we have ladders. I do not want you to fight them, but rather I'd like you to do that. And they're actually shooting the carcasses on the archers. Shoot at the raiders. And now we have the Yavanna's Chosen are gonna march up. And you, not you, you run up and help. The towers are active, that's good. You fight them. And run over here with the warders as well. I need to put you somewhere where you can shoot in a good angle. Can you get up here? That would be crazy good if you could. Like that, and then just shoot straight down. And you. There we go. You form a line, guard mode. You form a line, guard mode. You form shield wall, guard mode. There we go. And you get over here. Guard mode. And you need to start running up here. Archers, run over here. Oh, damn. Now they're starting to shoot. And now I need the archers to be smart for once. They don't usually go about doing that stuff. Like now, for example. They are still bugging out. Run down. Actually, no. Yeah, run down. Because we are getting smacked. Okay, do we have any abilities? No. Start shooting down. Yeah. It looks like we are able to shoot here. Which is great. And now the Ents I'm going to use soon. Archers. Let's run you over here because I don't think you have any good angles. The Ents, we could just march them straight in here. And hopefully not take too many casualties in doing so. You, up here, guard mode. And you can run up here and maybe help from the towers. I'm very happy that the catapults seem to not be doing that much damage yet. We've killed 21%, lost 5. But I think with... oh, sorry, I completely forget his name. We should be able to get a lot of good kills. But I do not like that it looks like their cannons or catapults are shooting at my general. Because just one lucky hit and we will be down a general. So run down from there. Oof. Yep, run down, please. And we can have you up here instead. Hopefully this will work out fine. You help here. We've lost 9%, killed 33, so that's fine for now. And you can't get into a good position where you can shoot something. So all of the archers are basically just rendered moot. Okay, there we go. We have scared them off. So now, let's run you down. And you as well. And I will try to have you attack the catapult. And silence that one. Okay. You still need to run down. Please. And I'm actually thinking about sending in the Ents. 13% killed, 41% killed, 13% lost. I think we're actually doing fine as is. But I would still like to use the Ents to deal some damage. Oh, they actually kill them, please. And we are running down, are we? Not running down, please. Only one ladder. Fortunately, we're not bringing any one of them down. Now the captain is dead as well. How's the wall doing? Now they're starting to break. You run through. And when you are done, go for the catapult. Oh, you're not actually done yet. And you are down. Oof. Golly. Yeah, but we've lost quite a few troops as well. You start shooting at them. And let's see if we can start sending... Yeah, let's actually start sending in the Ents. Also, I'm going to increase the speed. You go for the catapult. Silence that one, because I think it's hurting a bunch of my stuff. Like my wall, for example. And how's it going here? You can start going as well. You shoot at the Snowwork Scouts. And the Ents can start running after the Snowwork Spears. There we go. Catapult crew is broken. 73%. We, of course, need to get to 85. You go after them. You go after them. And we are starting to run out and hurt them quite a bit. You can go after them now. 79. Feels like we might be able to get to the 85. 80. 83, 84, 85. Yes, so now we just need them all to break. But we have lost quite a few troops. We lost a fourth of our army. And so far, we're not able to retrain any troops here. But we will rather need to try to reinforce them as soon as possible. That's enough. Yep. So we lost 153. That actually... I mean, lost 153. Could be a lot worse. Lost a lot of our mainline infantry, though, which is not great. But the Yavanna's Chosen are the MVPs with 175. And I could have sent in the Ents a lot quicker. Maybe I should have. But I didn't. And now we reap what we sow. At least the defense of Bjorn's Halls was successful. And we killed a bunch of Gundabad orcs. So now we'll need to see if we are going to get attacked at Leodholt as well. Execute all of them. And I'm actually thinking about sending the little reinforcing squad to Bjorn's Hall instead. Duinberg, Bladesmith skill. Let's not, because this is the first opportunity for quite some time that I've been able to actually consider buying something or investing something. I think we should be fine with this army. You move over to Bjorn's Hall instead. And yes, this is nice. They're pretty expensive though, but I would very much like to move them. Oh, you can maybe tag along with him. So you, right there, you join up with them. And then we'll bring an army from Enethaur. And hopefully spell the doom of Dol Guldur. Let's see, we are one turn left here, so they will sally out in the next one. Amon Lank, yes. I mean, it's very expensive to have them here, or to have them on the field. but I desperately want to do that. First, I want to check my construction, though. I'm on Lunk. Let's actually go for the mining network now. And get some more money out of this. Armorer would be nice in Roscobel. Let's go for the communal farming so we can grow you a bit more and lower the tax rate to grow this one even quicker. Can get a spy. Sounds nice to have. So let's actually splurge on one. We have 1.2k left, and just like that, we wipe out the few resources that we had. But I'm gonna do this, and hopefully that will make them a bit happier and get the population to stop decreasing as much. Good, Algier is ready to be upgraded, so I will queue that one up. And do we need to lower the tax rate? Not really. So that's gonna be good enough. Now, people are on the move. 3 turns left there, and 7 turns left here. Maybe I could get a draw out, but for starters, I'm going to move there and lay siege to it again. And I don't think they managed to heal everything, so now we're gonna keep starving them down. Great. We can start retraining you, so maybe we should have done that before we started spending money on stuff. But still, that works. End of turn report. We are making some money. Enemy army routes. That is good. Guild available. Duinberg. So I think this looks fine. And soon we need the Valiant Council Hall here, so we can start getting more elite troops that we can start sending north. Or we should just focus on more money in Caras Galadon, because it is one of our richest settlements. I mean, it would be fun to just try to wipe them out now, but this is what I'm scared of. So I also think, do we need to send anything more? We don't really have anything more to send. But at least I want you to reinforce Haldir. And I think then we should be... And also maybe move this army up from Enethaur and attack Erenrunen in the back. Or this reinforcing army. Maybe get a draw out, take Erenrunen that way, together with Haldir. And I don't think Leodholt should be a big problem either, unfortunately, or hopefully. So I think we are... Oh, I want to start moving this army out. Finally, we have some strong units. Unfortunately, though, we don't have the best armor for them. But do we have any settlement that has the last blacksmith? Like this one, for example. Can we get a better blacksmith here? We actually can get the armor. Okay, and that's the last one that we actually need. Duinberg. You can also get the armorer. Armorer. It's not easy to say. So I think this is what I'm gonna do in the next turn. Start moving these units like to a fort or something where they are free upkeep, because we will need them in attacking Gundabad, and I will just pray that this army is gonna... Oh, golly, they do not have a lot of armor upgrades. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. I guess we're just gonna have the cavalry do a lot of heavy lifting, but we're still gonna siege them for quite a long time, trying to starve some of them out. But it feels like we desperately need to send some reinforcements. So goodbye, 6.8k. And hello. Getting broke, I guess. Yeah. Oh, golly, we lost 3k per turn in upkeep on these guys. But I do want to see them in action. Finally, we got the last tier. And now, and they... maybe we will join them up. No, I'll just move them up towards Bjorn's Hall, where they will be needed to fight Gundabad, and I will hope that Voronwe will be doing enough there. So now, let's quick save and end the turn. Went to sneak in a quick bathroom break during the end turn, and look what happened. Captain Shagthrak And they have some Pale Uruk, so I do not think that my warders are going to be able to fight this. So I'm just going to do a far withdrawal, and hopefully they will actually go into Bjorn's halls. So let's fight the battle on the map. And I might actually pause the recording again, because it might not be the most fun to see a far withdrawal. Start the deployment. You lads in the absolute back. And this should be... hopefully, we're going to be able to run this out quickly. I mean, the line is right there. Okay. Because if these guys wind up at Bjorn's halls, then that's going to be exactly what we wanted anyway. So that works. We didn't lose anyone, that's fortunate. And now I hope that they will be running into Bjorn's halls, because that is the closest from where we are. Please? Yes. Great. That was exactly what we wanted to happen. So that works out just fine for us. And we weren't attacked at Leodholt either. So it looks like for now, baggage train lost. Yeah, so we guess we lost some money there. And Orthanc troubles. That works out for me. Agent recruited in Roscobel. Do we need you for the culture? We do absolutely not. So instead, I'm going to move you towards Bjorn's halls, because I think we need the culture boost there. 35, so it's not that bad. It could be a lot better, that's for sure. And in barracks, we only need 33, so I'm actually going to start with the barracks so we can get some free upkeep on our troops here as well. And we maybe should have repaired that one instead. Yep, there we go. Practice range, make some archers free upkeep. I mean, that's not bad either. But maybe there's something better for us to build somewhere. Just wonder where that would be. Råberg. We can't get anything for 900. That's the thing. So we might just save our money. And you move up towards this fort. We have a small little beaten down army there. A lot of them are massing up around Enerunan. You have 2 turns left. And you have 6. So we might send some troops to help them take Leodholt, and some to fight Enerunan together with this army. And that's what we're gonna do. Are any of you free upkeep in Roscobel? Actually, some of you are. So we are saving a little bit more money now. And I think that's worth it for us. And then in the next turn, they will have more movement points. And then we'll get closer to Duinburg, for example, where we have a barrack. So some troops will be free upkeep there. Actually thinking about recruiting something. Feels like that would be a good idea to get like some swords in Duinburg. But that's short-sighted. I'm going to try to be a bit more long-sighted here. Austin Guile, you got the Builder's Guild House. So, Vineyard, plus 40, Spy. Yeah, that's how long-sighted I am. And we still need to grow you to 9k, and I think that's the last, right? Yep. It's a large town. We need to get you to a city, and then we can increase the taxes on you. And Bursautis, what is it, Burialgier, where we should... Yeah, here's where we started the upgrade to the large town, which is great. And I think then the next step is a city. And then we can jack up that those taxes as well. Let's keep these low for now. So that's that. Nothing more to do. I'm still waiting for you to move up so we can reinforce the army in Erinrunan, and that's going to take like 1 turn. And then we're going to have a bunch of battles. I'm actually going to move with a bunch of your troops to attack Leodholt from the other side. So if we put you there and move up with... Let's see, I'm going to try to have like a balanced army. Gurdinen, swords, Yavanna's chosen, archers. Something like this. Move up and attack Leodholt from the back. And then we have similar army to move and help out here. So for starters, they are not free upkeep, so we might as well just put them on the field. You move towards this army, so we will all be closer to attack them. And I don't want you to box that army in, so if we put you here maybe somewhere. Yeah, something like this will hopefully work out. Faction announcements, a lot of trait increases and retinue expansions. A lot of red in the finances and population and overall, but we are still making some money. So it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Famous last words. Maybe a communal farming here in the next turn. Or we should just... I think that I might go for just a whole bunch of public fountains. Health bonuses. The generals are going to get the healing traits, population growth, and they are pretty cheap. So they will potentially lead to more money through taxes. So that's what I think I'm going to try to do. And also elves, we need more population growth, man. We are not the best breeders. And I want all of the... Why can't we get the Gurdinen here? That's something I'd like to know. Don't we have... We do have the archery range. Oh, right. Maybe we can only get the Gurdinen in Khazad-dûm? No, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Maybe it's a guild thing. Roskobel, you will be moving out in the next turn. And now we're ready to end this one. Units are on the move. You... Can't get reached by them, so reach Haldir in the next turn. And now we can quick save. 4 turns left there, and then we're gonna attack it and do our absolute best to absolutely crush them. And we are choking out their economy, which is good. And they can't get any reinforcements anywhere. So now we're ready. End the turn and see what happens. F around and find out. Vale of Dorwinion. I hope they're not still at war with... Was it Erebor that Dorwinion was at war with? Because that's not good for us at all. You need to be on a united front against Rune. And all of those nasty places. Gundabad didn't do anything. They didn't attack us at Bjorn's Halls. West of Skiliath rebuilt. That's awesome. Great job, Gondor. Bladesmith's Guild in Duinburg. Let's not for now, but instead go to Duinburg. Public fountains. Enethaur. Can't get in a public fountain, but we can get a barrack to start training some troops. And also get some free upkeep. Law bonuses as well. It's a town, so we might need to consider growing it, but it's also at the front lines. I'm gonna get a barrack here. We train you. There we go. And you are still sieging them. You join up. And if we attack this little group, we shouldn't draw out Enriched, I don't think. But if we do, I don't think it's the worst thing that can happen. You stand right there, and then you will help with the siege. Maintain the siege. And we might very soon be ready for the last one. To wipe out... Dol Guldur. Would you be able to beat these guys, I wonder? I don't know, but you absolutely will when you've joined up with all of these guys. So in the next turn, you will march out, attack them, and see if we get a draw out at Erenrunen, which... Oh, it's gonna surrender in 1 turn anyway. So we are gonna have to fight them. Is anyone... Can anyone stand close to me? No. I don't think we need to. But let's see. No. I don't think we have enough troops in range to attack that army. So let's just chill out in the fort for now. And you will be attacking here in the next turn. And you will be attacking there. And I hope that you don't have a militia garrison. No, you don't. That's if this is that. Kamul Shadow Guard. Oh, this is the building that we desperately need to destroy, I guess. So, that's that. Save the game. We have 1.6k left. So, let's see if there's anything fun for us to build. We are building in a lot of places already. Ursautis. Stables, maybe. Practice ranges. Or we just want to grow it. So, then we lower the tax rate a smidge. And don't build anything new there for now. Råberg, I actually want to build something here. What kind of culture? 86 barracks. I think that would be good for law bonuses, so we don't have as much corruption. And then we also need to be ready if Rune decides to attack us. Dantalad, we're already upgrading that one. And you cannot run away to build towers because we've already done that as close as possible. For Norhack, we also need to build some stuff. Public fountains would actually be nice here, so we can get the growth. Because we can't change the taxes, so we need to get the growth in other ways. A lot of cheap buildings we can get here, actually, to help us out with stuff. But I still think Råberg... No, actually, let's just not... Let's not get that. Let's instead go to Dornorak and get the public fountains. Or is there a... Yeah, let's get the public fountains in Dornorak. And eventually we will need to queue up the barracks in Råberg. It's pretty cheap, so it's not that bad. Recruitment report. We have retrained a bunch of stuff at Bursautis. So now I would like to put you somewhere else. And in the next turn, they will all need to start attacking Logarth. So maybe I'll send you down and see if you're going to reach to support them. That's that. And construction report. Public fountains. A lot of good stuff. And Enethau also got the militia garrison. So we've started up the barracks. That's going to be good. Now it feels a bit safer here. And we can lower the tax rate as well to increase the population growth. Because these settlements or regions are going to be very important against Gundabad. Great. End of turn report. Still making a little bit of money. But after 120 turns, I really should be making more money than I do currently. This is embarrassing. But we have moved all of the forces that we want to, except for these lads. And I'm thinking Bjorn's Hall via Duinberg. And hopefully that should be good enough. So now we'll quick save and see if we are able to wipe out Dol Guldur in this turn. I would very much like for that to happen, actually. Spy moving into Bjorn's Hall. That works. I mean, if this works, I would be very happy if we are able to take the last 3 regions right away. And then the Woodland Realm can only focus on Gundabad. And there we go. The balance of power is in my favor. They have a whole shit ton of trash. And you are gonna die no matter what, I guess. If you lose, you die. So let's get into this. We have Haldir, we have Rumil, and we have a whole bunch of stuff. Most of them are actually have some kind of upgrades as well. So we should be fine. We should be fine. And also I like it that we gotten Sally out, but I don't think they even had a garrison to begin with. So it shouldn't be too bad. Start the deployment. And I think they are gonna come from like our right. I think. Let's take all of the missile troops. Get them into line. I don't want you being out to the sides, to be honest. So let's put you there like so. And it still got weird. So, you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. There, it worked out. Beautiful. So, stand like so. We also need to have our front line, which is not as strong as I would have wanted it to be. But, I mean, it never is, right? Front line right behind the archers. And then we have our hitters. Oh, god damn. God damn it. That was odd. Okay. Turn around, get into formation. Fast pace this bad boy. Did they have a ballista? Yes, they actually did. Which could very well deal a bunch of damage to us. So we might need to actually just run into this. Charge it head on. So to speak. They are moving towards us, and eventually the ballista will start to shoot. And then they will probably be aiming for my generals. So I will be pulling them back to draw some fire from the ballista so it doesn't shoot my main lads. Or I should just start pushing in with my troops because they don't have a lot of good stuff. And hopefully get like the Gurdinen around to attack the ballista or something. Do they have maulers? That looks like upgraded maulers or even slayers. They look really cool. Yeah, the ballista are moving around. So maybe we can keep luring them with just moving around the generals. If we run you over to this side, I wonder what will happen. Because I think it's going to be the commander that they will be aiming for, right? Would be weird otherwise. Or no? Now they started moving them back. Feels like I just want to charge in. Because we really want to win this, and we shouldn't really have to be too scared about this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Probably stupid, but stupid is my middle name. You up on this side. One of you will need to break through and attack the ballista unit. You move up like so. And I'll have the... Ooh, you can actually already start shooting. Can you aim at something nice? They're actually moving towards us. That works. Just need to see... Okay, where did the ballista go? Now it's kind of moving to the front, which I'm not very happy about. But now we can start marching forward with our lines. Move forward like so. And sentries run out to the sides. Get $40,000 worth of sides. You run up to that side. Actually, you not stop. And I need you to find the maulers. There we go. And you maulers. And you should soon be able to shoot at the maulers. Let's get the fighters for now. Or should we rather aim at the warg marauders maybe? There we go. And I don't really know where the ballista shot. Okay, it shot at the Avari spearmen. I can live with that. Now you come around. Get ready to shoot some stuff. And yeah, they are actually aiming for the Avari spearmen. And I'm cool with that. You run in. You actually walk in because we have something that need to attack you. You attack the scouts. You run straight for the ballista. Don't think we're gonna need all of you though, so just send the sentries. There we go. And use this one for the first time. And archers, you can start shooting at the warg marauders. I think that's a captain. And their army is starting to break big time. You can actually shoot at them. And you should soon reach the ballista. Like the coward he is. Yep. But it's not a general, it's just a captain, so... It's okay. Oh, golly! 78 down to 70. You need to start running around a bit, my man. You keep fighting them. You run into that. You run after that. You run into that. And one of you can actually go after over there. Lost 8% so far, which is not the best. But I guess it could be a lot worse. Now we also have the sentry silencing the ballista. That one's huge. Do we have anyone who's not engaged in weird activities? You are not. You... Okay, they've actually broken. Now you can go after them. And you keep just marching up. We are starting to take some prisoners, but... Since we don't have any cavalry, that's not really my priority right now. You can go up here. And you can go after the Dol Guldur scouts. Now, we can start setting up you to get some good shots. And I don't really know what you're shooting at right now. So let's have you shoot at the Mirkwood goblins. Why not? Or actually, we need to move up so we can start killing the Mirkwood bodyguards. Haldir should be... Oh, damn, you're far away. Move up with all of the archers. And get the maximum amount of kills. So far it's 69, what up? 70% of our enemies dead. I also think I might want to use you to attack the Mirkwood bodyguards. You attack the orc hunters in the back. 11% dead. And we are getting into decent formations. To start shooting at stuff. You run over there. You start shooting. Need both of you to get into a position to shoot the Mirkwood bodyguards. Or the Mirkwood bodyguards. You keep going after them. Lórien sentries. Maybe we can use you for that as well. Yeah, we are just marching in, wreaking havoc on all kinds of places. And the Mirkwood bodyguards, I mean, they can throw axes. They are kind of scary, but they are weak to archer fire. Use this again. Keep going after them. You get into a position to attack the Mirkwood bodyguards. And you can go after them. You go after them. And you... Do we have anyone here? Is there no one else? You can shoot at them. All of you are still shooting at the general. And that's exactly what I want you to do. So that works just fine. And remember that if he dies, then he's... or even if they retreat, then he's gone. Continue the battle, because I would still want to take some prisoners. And do we have anything here that can run... that can run and capture someone? Probably not. And there we have you. Let's actually see if you can go for the general instead. And... somewhere we should have a general that we're captured. 86% of the total forces. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. There we go. And you try to box them in, I guess. Go after them. I don't think we're going to be able to catch them because the elves don't like taking prisoners, it seems. You stop shooting at will. Now we just have to wait it out, I guess. See if we actually manage to capture them. You take them. And do we have another use of this? Why are you only walking? Now you're running. Oh, man. I get pissed at how bad the, like, taking prisoners function is. Because they're running up to them, and then they stop. And then they run up, and then they stop. Are we able to catch these guys? No, we're not. Elves should be the fastest units on foot, but they're not. Let's exit the battle. And 89% of the total. I don't think this is enough. This might be enough. At least we only lost 181 troops, and I can live with that. Some friendly fire. MVPs at 195 are the Lórien archers. Damn, great job. We even beat Haldir. Beautiful stuff. The Battle of the Eastern Mirkwood has been won. So now we need to see if we actually get the settlement. And if so, then we'll need to push on the other ones as well. And that should be... I think we should be able to do that. Execute. Yep. Occupy the settlement. That's Erenrunen in our hands. So now we're going to destroy some stuff there. See if we can at least get the culture growth. Building enemy camp sacked. That's awesome. Bladesmiths. Oh, let's splurge. Yes, I would love for you to join us. You are at Bur Algier. Dol Guldur diminished. So this must mean that they are getting about the spear to retrieve the crude helms of orcs' arms and dull blades of Shmitars lay crumbling. And it feels doubt at last. He is restless in his tower. One of his forces is failing, and thus has not been foreseen. Sauron must reroute his assaults, renew the pressure upon those who oppose the shadow of Dol Guldur, or his victory slips another notch away. So, now we need to start attacking his stuff to make sure that we don't get a doom stack on our hands. You move into Duinburg. No one is free upkeep because we don't have the guard barracks. So we might as well just keep pushing you forward, actually. There we go. And now we have some money. So we need to see if we can spend some... Ooh. If we can do some smart investments. Ostingeil, Vineyard, Rosgobel, communal farming. Let's go with roads here, because I think that should always be a good investment. To Sture, got the barracks. Let's get the leather worker. So now we got some free upkeeps here. That's nice, saving some money. And Ostingeil, you got the vineyard, but we can't afford to buy anything else. The market would be nice, communal farming as well. But we will check on that in the next turn. Faction announcements. End of turn report. And enemy army routes. Right. Left center. I want to move this army around somewhere now. I think we should be able to wipe this one out, actually. Get some money out of that as well. So I'll take everyone but Nostaron. Right, we have to destroy some stuff as well. Lower the tax rate. Q to upgrade that. And see if there's anything for us to destroy. Butchery, Carpenter's Hut, Slave Quarters, Warg Breeder, Camp Guard, Grog Hall, Practice Range, Brawler's Hall, Ballista Maker, Hunting Lodge is good, Blacksmith is good, and Uruk Garrison is good. So it was very, very nice that we got the draw out and didn't have to fight the units in the garrison. Start recruiting a spy as well. And here we are. Now, let's take this army out. And can we should still be able to pull back. So just get another 300. Fight the battle on the map. And now I need to think about what I want to do with the big-ass army sitting in the fort. Of course, I should just push them towards Gundabad. Because I'm hoping that Dol Guldur is going to be wiped out at the end of this turn. Start the deployment. And let's just get basics. You in one line. Also, we need to be a bit worried about the commanders. Because they do have a ballista. Like so. And then we have... Oh, golly, we did lose some troops. We'll just have one big-ass front line. Like so. Get into line. And then we have these guys can hang out in the back. The Gurdinen will run and try to assault something. And here we go. I'm just going to start moving everyone up. Now they're moving. Oh, they actually have quite a lot of troops. Move up with the lines. And move up with the archers as well. We'll put them in loose formation. And we'll put you somewhere in the back here as well. Gurdinen, you start running. Everyone is walking in a nice pace, except for the Gurdinen, so maybe you should walk as well. They're running back. They are running back. And how far? You are actually moving quite a bit up there. Yavanna's Chosen are quick when they're walking, man. Very, very quick. Let's actually start running. Yavanna's Chosen can still walk. Gurdinen can still walk. And the archers, looks like we can start moving you up on the hill, actually. Let's put you like so. Everyone's running. Trying to be as quick as possible. So the ballista don't have the opportunity to get some shots off at us. And you, move in. Move in. Move in. Move in. Run, run, run. And now slow everything down because now I'm making mistakes here. You run in. You run forward. You run forward as well. You can attack the Mirkwood goblins. And the archers focus on the wargs whenever you're in range. You attack them. You can run around. Where are you actually right now? Not even here yet. The archers are starting to shoot. That's good. You can attack the ballista, so we don't need to worry about that. You attack the Mirkwood goblins. We will probably lose some troops here, but I'm gonna be absolutely fine with that. Missile troops. Let's no longer put you in loose formation. Let's put you in tight formation. The Yavanna's Chosen can run around. Maybe fight the Mirkwood Hunters or something. Oh yeah, now they're all gonna start breaking. Come on. Yep, there we go. And you attack the Dol Guldur archers in the back. We can use this now as well. And now you can start shooting at... Okay, there we go. Now they're all running. You start shooting at them. And you can try chasing them down, maybe. You run over here. I don't think we're gonna get the 85. 49 only. You go after them. All of you just keep running, trying to chase down these routing troops. We are starting to take some prisoners, which is great. You go after them. You keep going after them. And fortunately, we seem to still be fast enough to actually being able to catch them. You start shooting at them because I don't think we will be able to catch up to you. 61%. I want this big blob taken as well. Go after them. And looks like we might be getting some kills there, but we might also need to focus on the Dol Guldur archers instead. There we go. Can't use that one yet. Go after them. Keep chasing after them. Quicker, quicker, quicker. 69, what up? And... oh, there are a lot of units in this blob, actually. And now you can stop shooting. And you stop shooting as well. Still taking some prisoners. Up to 78. $84, 85. Yeah, I think this... we took a lot of prisoners with this big blob. But maybe not enough. Anything more red on the map? Only one little poor bastard there. So let's end the battle and see if... 87. Okay, so we did wipe all of them. Lost 67 in the process. But I can live with that. MVPs on 96, the Lórien sentries. 86, Lórien warders. So now we have another couple of battles that we need to fight. To hopefully take some settlements. And it's just going to cost a bunch. I'm just going to throw lives at it, basically. To make sure that I don't have to fight a Dol Guldur Doom stack. Execute all of them. Nice. And Erenrunen looks happy enough with only him here. We can retrain you. And when we get the culture going, that should also be nice. Thinking about leaving some units just as a kind of a garrison, but you do have the Uruk garrison, so hopefully we don't need to. But I will still throw a couple of that lads in there. You're not free upkeep, so we might as well just keep moving you around. And no, I will not be fighting the Woodland Realm. So we don't need to worry about that. So you move into Erenrunen, you as well. And the culture is gonna absolutely skyrocket soon. You keep moving over here because the Woodland Realm has that region, so we shouldn't have to worry. And all of you lads can also start working your way over to this region. This is gonna cost us a lot, but I'm very happy about us actually having armies out on the field now. It only took me 120 something turns. You join up with High March Warden Haldir the Defender. And I think we can start with this battle. So, the balance of power is in our favor, and I will be controlling all of the units. We have Gornag there. This army is a bit scary because of the trolls. And we also have the garrison, which should be able to get wiped out pretty swiftly. So start fighting the battle on the map. Maybe we should have gotten some ladders and whatnot, so we can fight on the walls as well. But I will try to kill the Gundabad army first, and then throw whatever I have left at the army in Leodolt. Hopefully that should be enough. We cannot get out. Oh, always give me shills. with that scene or that section in the book and whatnot. Absolutely scary. Okay, start the deployment. And okay, I can't see where the reinforcements come from or anything, but I'm still gonna try to do a bit of a sneaky thing here. So, or maybe we should just get everyone in the same part of the... I'm just thinking about splitting up my troops because I have 2 rams. And I think you should be on my... Oh, damn, I forgot if it's on the right or on the left. You can lead some units to attack from one side at least. Take like this and this over there, like so. So now we have you guys in one group, and we can have one general here as well. And then we have the other one over here. That's gonna assault on one side. So now let's start the battle. Okay, and they actually came from right behind us. This is very unfortunate. Let's try actually moving towards my reinforcements with this army. Or maybe we should actually be able to take them on. This might be very stupid, but I'm still gonna try. You will be aiming at the snow trolls, and you will try to get some charges off. And all of you lads will move on to this portion of the wall. Over there. You run up as well. And you... They actually have units guarding this part of the wall, which will activate the towers, which kind of sucks. But first of all, I want to make sure that we actually take out this group, or this little army. Snow trolls. Just shoot them as fast as possible. There we go. And you, all of you, will be the meat that will have to fight the snow trolls. While this army moves towards the undefended part of the wall. You might be needed somewhere. Orcs of Gundabad. I think this is the captain, so we can go after him for a sneaky charge. You run in, you run in, you run in. Okay, we are getting quite a lot of good shots off. But not enough, I'm afraid. So now this is gonna be just brutal. Archers, move back. And are you spears? No, you're mountain guard. So that was one charge. Pull back. We're gonna do a lot of these cycle charges. You shoot at them, and you shoot at them. Why are you locked into combat? Okay, one troll sneakily got out. Blow the horn. And you shoot at the mountain guard. And you shoot at the mountain guard as well. I hope we're gonna be strong enough to actually take down those trolls. They are really scary. Have we killed one of them at least? They're still at 9. Ew. Okay, we might need to actually start moving with this army as well. Move in. And this army is well on the way. Yeah, but we are losing a lot of troops over here as well. How many? Still at 9, these pesky trolls. We've lost 6% of our army. And the trolls are just too gosh darn strong. But the mountain guard are down to 22. So I guess that works. And we are getting the drop on quite a few of them. And once they are locked into combat here, we will be able to send them... And we will be able to charge in to the back with the cavalry. Actually, you can try to go after them right away. How's it going over here? Now they're starting to shoot at us. And we are going to lose a lot of troops. But, like I said, we are okay with losing troops. We just need to win. You go for the gate. Because this one is undefended. So then we might be able to charge straight in. Oh, did we bring down the trolls? No, we did not. So, just start shooting at them like crazy. And riders, cavalry, pull back. All of you can now go after the mountain guard instead. We lost a lot of troops there. But at least we killed 2 snow trolls. So now they are moving towards us, which means that we need to get ready over here. So you drop the ram and run back here. And then we'll have our reinforcing army. Then we'll have the reinforcing army work on taking the city instead. Might be good that I actually sent this one along. You move towards the gates. And now we are ready to take up the ram and get in again. But golly, it hurt a bit. And they are going to be hopefully pretty tired once they get here. And you get into a position so you can start shooting at the trolls. And I don't think the Gurdinen will be very helpful actually in fighting the trolls. You shoot and you shoot. So maybe I should only take the shields. How's it going for you lads? You are moving towards the gate. Once we have broken this thing down, then we can really start moving. They still have someone here on the other side, right? No? Or do they have all the troops? Oh, that little mountain guard. Okay, how's it going over here? Okay, golly, I missed that. You run. Oh, we're gonna lose so many archers in that. You run back. And you run away. And then we're gonna throw lives on this little pile. How's it going over here? Okay, maybe you can keep shooting. Just make sure to bring down... They're down to 4 trolls now. So maybe we don't actually need to use you right now. And you are moving, taking quite a few casualties because of the towers, which are now manned. Oh, we're going to lose so many troops. Lost 10%, killed 14 so far. You start running, and don't really think I'm going to need the cavalry here. You move up as well. So the cavalry, I'll just have you in the back. You've suffered enough currently. And here we are down to 2 trolls. Great, and then we can take the ram again. And keep pushing it. Trolls are dead. Great. Run up. Take the ram. And then we can start pushing. Now we're working on that piece of the wall. Can you shoot at something, maybe? Nope, you cannot. Camul's Shadow something. Camul's Shadow Rangers. Okay, so the archers. And I'm also going to try to like spread out my troops a bit just to see if that would have any effect whatsoever on how damaged my... how well the towers hit my troops. As soon as the gate is down, we'll keep pushing in straight towards the wargs. You get up. Oh, we lost so many of these lads. Blow the horn. But we don't have any garrison here, so that's great. Move in. How's it going for you guys? Go to work on the wall, and you... where's all my infantry? There it was. There it is. You start running up, and now... This is not done yet, but this one is done. So you run in and you march in. And that is the only thing we have fighting here. So I like it that we're moving in with the wargs first. And you run up there so we can maybe start shooting from the walls once the wargs are gone. And you can start moving forward. Doesn't look like... Oh yeah, this is actually pretty heavily defended. And you start shooting at them, and you start shooting at them as well. And as soon as the gate is down, we'll start sending in everything. You all run straight in. You can stand up here, maybe get some shots off if they put anyone... If anyone comes close. And everyone else can just run in. We still have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Blow the horn. How's it going over here? I mean, we are getting some shots off, although it's these pesky arcing shots. 16% to 26. There we go. Run in with the spears first, and the sentries soon after. There we go. And also the Gurdinen after that. Great. How's it going over here? We need to start running in and doing some stuff here. At least we are starting to go to work on the square. And it doesn't look like any one of them will be actually getting close to us. So I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, golly, what is that? We can put you maybe over here. Let's see if we can run you over here and see if you can get some good shots off on Khamûl. What the damn hell? Please run in. I didn't realize that we were this quick on killing the wargs, so now we really need to get moving because we are getting shot at like crazy. Oh, so many kills to ballista shots. You fire at will whenever you are up here. You can't really reach anything, can you? Fortunately, we still have troops over there. Where is the ballista that keeps shooting at us? I don't see it. I don't see it. You go after them as well. And you try to go for the Khamûl Shadow Rangers right away. There we have the goddamn ballista. And that means that I'm gonna try something. Cavalry. Oh no. I could have lost a lot of generals this way. You push through now. You push through. Actually, let's try to put you behind the building instead. Maybe we'll be able to block some of the shots that way. You are good. You will run in and make sure to silence the ballista. There we go. Damn, I completely forgot that they even had one. But at least we are winning. And I'm happy about that. You stop shooting. And you can stop shooting as well. You can blow the horn, though. We've lost a third of our army. But with these towers, I mean, could have gone a lot worse. And also fighting some trolls and whatnot. Golly. And let's actually send you in to fight some melee. And we can use you to fight melee as well against the Khamûl units. All of you go after Khamûl Shadow Rangers. And you can go after them as well. And we should be done pretty soon. Oh, we are just cutting them down. Charge on the Khamûl Shadow Rangers. And kaboom. Yep. There we go. What do they even have left at this point? You keep fighting them. And what? Did we lose control of the city? Who ran in here? Oh, huh. Maybe we can kill that half-troll. That works. 99%. We lost 31% of our units, but that works. 617, 617. Huh. Some friendly fire, and no one got into 3-digit kills. We threw a lot of elven lives into taking this settlement. But hopefully it was worth it. There we go, and I will execute everything there. Please tell me that we got Leodholt out of this. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And I will only occupy this settlement and destroy whatever we don't need. Guilty camp bonus due to law. I mean, that can still help me with corruption, so I'm gonna keep that one, actually. And it's a pretty building. Carpenter's Guildhouse. Ooh, Guildhouse even. Ballista Maker. That one we can destroy. Forest Breeders Guild, destroy. Apothecary. I want that one. And destroy, destroy, and destroy. Now, I think that we need to repair some stuff, right? Nope. Doesn't look like we have to repair anything. We can upgrade it, though, to a city. And an artist studio would be nice as well. But I do believe we should have a spy close by. There we go. And then I'm just going to merge everything here. I know a lot of people don't like it when you merge stuff, but I just want to do that now because so many were so beaten down. So that's one less. And now we have one settlement left. Lower the tax rate. And now they should be happy enough. Oh, golly, we do not make as much money as they did. Why did they make like 4 grand and I made make 1.4? I don't know. But hopefully it's all gonna start escalating quite soon. Now, we have the last one. And you can actually join up. We will quick save. And then the gates are open. So I will be assaulting right away. The balance of power is in my favor. They don't get any garrison, but they still have the Slayers. They have the Goblin Stalkers and the Mirkwood Uruks. But we will fight the battle on the map and just do anything it takes to win. To beat them, win this settlement, and also wipe out Dol Guldur. Because I hope that they don't accidentally have some kind of hidden region somewhere. Start the deployment. And I will actually pull everyone back a little bit so we're not that close to the walls. I'm thinking about sending one in from the other side, like we did on the last one. So let's move you up first and foremost. And ladders. I don't think we're going to need any ladders. Actually, we don't even need a ram. So drop that. So now we have one group. Let's take something like this. That's going to attack from one side. And then the rest. You drop that. Minus Celeborn. Oh, we can't even stand on that side. Completely forgot. You'll be attacking from... We don't have any gate on this side. Okay, everyone will just push in like absolute madmen. Missile troops in the back. And then let's just go ahead and do this. And push. Yavanna's Chosen will still walk. It looks like all of them are actually running back to the square. So we are going to give them the time to do that. And only start walking up with our troops. So we can give them time to pull back far enough to hopefully not activate all the towers. And then maybe Yavanna's Chosen will be able to hold this little point here. And Mirkwood Uruks, yeah, these guys are scary good at holding lines. But the Yavanna's Chosen, they can have the front lines, and then we can have archers starting to just absolutely pummel them. You start moving in, and you start moving in, and all of the shield, or all of the warders as well, start marching in. You will be one group together with them. Okay, now they started shooting. So now we will start pushing. Run. All of you run. And archers, move up to somewhere where we can get pretty good shots off. And the Gurdinen, run in as well. And you run in as well. Oh, now we're starting to take casualties. We lost 1% so far, which is not that bad, actually. It could be a heck of a lot worse. But the towers are really hurtful. You attack them as well, because then we have this little gap all cleared out. Yep, we sure did. Sure did. You can all start shooting here. And we only have one usage of this. Temporary substantial fatigue reduction permanently raises enemy fatigue substantially. 50% army combat effectiveness, 50% army combat effectiveness, allies combat effectiveness. Yep. And now let's actually have you stop shooting. And I want you to move up so far that you can actually shoot at the square. Come on, you can attack them as soon as we are able to just clear them out.
If we continue like this, we will smash the
then hopefully the towers will stop shooting, and we will not be suffering as heavily anymore. Already starting to take prisoners. That works just fine for me. Although you're not gonna live past this anyway. And so far we lost 8%. A lot of the Yavanna's chosen. Okay, the Slayers are actually pulling back. So now we should be able to start... And they are pulling back as well. Move up with the Yavanna's chosen first. To create one line here. And then we have the spears behind them. There we go. And then we will run up with the archers and deal a bucket load of damage. Like so. And like so. And you should be able to shoot from here. Let's see. Okay, don't actually need to keep pushing. Maybe we should. And now we can use this. So they're not as tired anymore, but rather fresh. Oh yeah, there's just absolute chaos. Just running through. Actually, let's see if we can run Celeborn up on this here hill. Surround them. Nowhere to run, man. Nowhere to run. See if we can run you around on this side. That would be amazing. Absolutely surround them. Yeah, it actually works. And attack. And attack. Oh, they're gonna get absolutely slaughtered here. We've lost 11%, killed 52, so this is actually going a lot better than I thought it would. Just look at this. Poor bastard. Reminds me of the Battle of the Bastards. They just have nowhere to run, but being just killed. Absolutely slaughtered by my lads. You start shooting at them. You can stop. Because I think that Celeborn should have a good enough angle to not deal too much friendly fire here. Oh, this is just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Let's see if we can get a good angle here as well. And Celeborn is having an absolute field day. While the orcs of Dol Guldur are having an absolutely awful day. And for some reason, as always, the archers start to bug out. Beautiful. Let's see here. We are still shooting. I don't think we need to keep shooting. We are just absolutely pummeling them right now. Just increase the game speed, and we should be done in a second. There we go. General is dead, and we have the settlement taken. Only 166 losses. I mean, that's not that bad. At least I don't think so, considering the towers that we had. But the Berian Goliath got 34 kills in the short period of time. MVPs at 185 are the Sentinels of Caer Namroth. Beautiful. Now Logarth is ours. So hopefully, at the end of the next turn, Dol Guldur will be a wiped out nation. If not, I have no idea where. I guess we'll just keep pushing north. That's the only thing we have to do, right? Take Logarth. Occupy the settlement. Dol Guldur's leader is dead. Victory! Now, I would actually like to kill I would actually like to kill Gundabad as well. So I think that's where we're gonna end the campaign once we wiped out Gundabad. But this was a good place to round up the episode. So we managed to wipe out Dol Guldur. We have defended Bjorn's halls. Continue playing, and we are in a pretty decent position. Now we're starting to make some money as well, which I'm very happy about. Let's just first of all see if we can free upkeep units. That's good. if we can destroy some stuff that we don't need. Oh, this is like our Yavanna's Garden. Maybe. Shadows Calling. I mean, enables training of everything, so why not have them there, I guess. Roller's Hall we can destroy. This we can destroy. This we can destroy. This we can destroy. And then we don't have anything else to destroy. So, Logarth is ours. I think we should start with an artist studio. Sounds like a good plan. Get some culture and then we'll get some free upkeep troops. We are still making money. We have 5k in the bank, so let's see if we can build some nice stuff with that. This I would like to grow and then just put more economy into that settlement. Dantalar is being upgraded, and then we have the culture for the guard barracks. I just want to make sure that we are somewhat protected against the Dortalau or if a rune were to attack us. And we have a militia garrison, so that's something at least. Aknodion, can we get some money out of this? Actually, a builder's guild house would be nice, but that's so gosh darn expensive. Let's start with the market. Something small. Let's get a market. And let's see if we're anywhere else. Looks like we are pretty much building Brursautis. I told you I don't want to build anything there, really. Eidrachan, we can get a public fountain. Limhir, we can get a public fountain. And now we are broke. So this will be a great place to round off the episode. And golly, okay, they're a little bit happier now, at least. But we need to get the public baths here as well. But that's going to be for the next turn. Faction destroyed. Dol Guldur. Enemy army routes. Retinue expands. Enemy army routes. Beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. We have wiped out Dol Guldur. We took Leodholt, Enethaur, Erunrunen, and Logarth. All in pretty much 1 or 2 swift strikes. And now we have armies on deck to move into the heart of Gundabad. So we're gonna get our knees, snow up to our knees, which is awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips or tricks, write them down in the comments below. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble.